All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Roseau as the River Lake Stars 12UA team takes on the Williston Flyers from Williston, North Dakota. Long drive for Williston. I believe they're at like 7-hour drive, maybe 8, because Bismarck was 5. Face off, pulled forward by Williston, skated into the zone. Puck picked off there by Barton. She'll lose it in front. Shot on Peterson. She turns it away. Dolly finds it, skates around in the corner, moves it up to Akerson along the near side boards. Akerson chips off the boards and gets it out in the neutral zone. Puck comes out to Barton, across the blue line into the Flyer zone. Bloom gets a shot wide of the net. Now Akerson skates onto it, centers. Flyers pick it up there. Puck sitting there behind the net. Move to the near side corner. She'll skate out. Wagner pinches, holds the zone. Now the Flyers come away with it. They'll skate forward with it. Dolly takes that one in the neutral zone. She's pulled down from behind. Puck sitting underneath a bunch of bodies. Puck pulled out by Barton. Akerson will throw that in deep and go for a change. Williston collects it in the far corner. Pass it to the near side off of her stick and picked up there by Martinka. She'll move it back to Wagner. Wagner fires a pass forward to Davis and it goes past her. Now Williston moving back across center ice. Puck bouncing around in feet. Brosser has a bounce off of her legs. Comes back to Davis. Now Davis up the far side. Into the Flyer zone. Shoots from the circle. Wide of the net. Picked up by Martinka. Moved up to Prosser. Who throws a shot towards the middle. Davis gets the rebound. Shot deflects wide of the net. Flyers picked up in the far corner. They'll try to clear the zone. It's held at the blue line by Prosser. And she'll throw it in offside. Garner, Prosser, and Hagman out there for the Stars. Willa Prosser throws down forward into the Flyers zone. They'll move it up the weak side. Flyers player avoids one, skates in, centers through everybody. Puck goes to the far corner, moved forward by Hepner. Picked up by the Flyers. The blue line passes chipped and gets out to the neutral zone. They'll play it in for offside. Prosser will take the draw for the Stars. She wins the draw over to Garner. Garner moves it across to Hepner, up the far side to Hagelin, just out of Hagelin's reach. Now it goes back across center ice. Picked up by Willa Prosser on the near side boards. Move forward to Garner. Garner will fire that one in deep. And then she'll go chase. Flyers ring around their own net. Prosser steps in front of that pass. Sneaks through and then goes back to the corner. Puck in the corner with Prosser. She gets some help from Barton. Barton centers to Akerson. Akerson backhand shot, defended by the goalie. Prosser on her backhand, skates around the circle, gets it out to Willa Prosser. She'll fire a shot high into the belly of the Flyers defender. Akerson puts pressure on, causing that pass to come over the near side boards. Now the puck's pinned up along the wall. Akerson kicks it out to Barton. Barton fires it into the zone. Akerson finds it at the face-off dot. Backhand shot. Score! Akerson with the goal. Backhand effort skating through the crease puts that underneath the goaltender. I do have to give a shout out to this Williston goaltender. She has got the color-matched CCM pad set, and it is wicked cool. Look at that gear. If only River Lakes could figure out some cooler gear for their goalie. Puck comes back to Dolly. She'll skate forward across center ice with it into the near side of the zone. She brings it down to the corner. She's pinned up against the wall in the corner. Boone pulls that puck out, gets it moving, circles back towards the net, hits the brakes, comes back towards the corner. Passes out to Wagner at the point. She gets a shot, chipped. Davis finds it in the feet, turn, shot by Martinka wide of the net. Picked up by Balloon along the near side boards and moved to the corner. The Flyers will take that and skate it around. Flyers try to clear the zone, held in by Dolly. Dolly throws a shot high in the air. Now it's picked up by Balloon. She'll lose it in the corner. Pressure put on. Davis is going to go for a body check. Davis, 2 minutes for body checking, puts the Stars on the penalty kill. 13-18 remaining in the first period. Stars with a 1-0 lead. Face-off coming to the right side of Peterson in that mismatched gear. Sad day. Face-off pulled back by Prosser, sits in front of the crease. Now it's picked up by Barton. She'll skate forward with it. Hits the brakes. The Flyers catch up to her. Now Barton gets that puck out to the neutral zone. Picked up by Prosser with speed. Brings it into the zone. She was definitely offside. Prosser circles behind the net. Around through the circle. Fires a shot. Hits traffic in front. Rebounds, bouncing around in feet. Now it's moved to the back wall by the Flyers. Prosser keeps it along the wall, moves it out to Willa Prosser. Now she'll push it back into the corner. Barton gets to it. Now it comes out to Prosser at the point. She'll wind and fire on net. Saved by the goalie. Put back by Hepner, wide of the net. Now Prosser goes to find it along the back wall. She's got that Flyer pinned up there. Killing this penalty nicely. Now the Flyers, they get it moved. But Prosser gets back onto it. Now the Flyers pull it away from the wall. And it comes back to Prosser. Prosser around the net, tries for the wraparound. It's deflected by the goaltender. Pass out to the point is intercepted. Now moved out to the neutral zone by the Flyers. Brought into the Stars zone. Akerson throws it, but it's picked up by the Flyers. They'll throw a shot. Peterson stops and covers that one. 40 seconds remaining in the Flyers power play here. Davis down here in the box looking for direction from her coaches where they want her after the penalty. Dolly gets that puck in the corner, rings around the back wall. Picked up by Akerson along the near side boards. She'll chip it. It's going to go all the way down. But it goes on net and the goalie covers for a whistle. Balloon will take the draw for the Stars. Coming to the left side of that decked out tendy. Balloon wins that draw to the near side board. Steps over to it, gets it out to Wagner at the point. Through Wagner's feet. Out to the neutral zone. Dolly gets a stick on it to slow it down. Dolly rides her over. Wide in that centering pass comes through everybody. Puck at the point. Shot. And a goal. Shot through traffic, bouncing, beats Peterson on the near side. Yeah, you get out there. Go, Finn. Yes, you get out. Yes, they scored. All right, face-off pulled back by the Flyers, picked up by Davis, fresh out of the box. Brings it in, fires a shot over the net. Tinkle will chase that to the near side wall. She loses her stick, the puck comes out to Prosser at the point. She'll fire one off a defender in front. She tries to clear, picked up by Davis. Davis throws one towards the net, turned away by a defender. Now the Flyers fired up the wall, jumps over Hepner, sticking out to the neutral zone. Emery Prosser back to collect. Cross center ice, into the zone. Around the near side, through the dot. Pulls it back, circles. Pass is intercepted as she passes through the middle. Now the Flyers come out of their zone with it. Now Garner hits the brakes at the blue line, brings it into the zone, hits the brakes again and loses that puck out to the neutral zone. Passes it back to Dolly. Dolly across center ice up the far side, into the zone, moves it forward, through her stick, shot on goal, rebound, save, and covered by the Tendy. Face off, won by Balloon. Over to Hagelin, she'll ring it along the end wall. Garner goes to pick it up in the corner. Digs it out of there. Now it comes up the near side wall. Moved back in by Wagner into the corner. Balloon with pressure, pushes that to the far side. Now Dolly steps in for it. Through the face-off dot. Tries to throw in towards the net. It gets deflected into the corner. Picked up by Hagelin, moved back to Dolly. Dolly fires a shot off the side of the net. Hagelin's pass, bounces over to Balloon, centered into the crease. The goalie will dive and cover it. Prosser on the draw for the Stars. She'll win that puck back. To the point, Prosser throws one in, tipped wide of the net. Akerson pinned up against the wall. Prosser steps in to help out. Prosser steps off the wall with it. Behind the net, tries for the wraparound. The goaltender saves it, covers. Now it's loose. You had the puck skating towards you and you whistled. All right. Stars will take an offensive zone face-off to the right side of the goaltender. Prosser on the draw for the Stars. Got Akerson and Barton out there with her. Flyers win that draw back. They'll fire it up the boards. Hepner steps in, slows it down, then Akerson's able to throw it back. Prosser takes it off the half wall. Behind the net, circles. Hits the brakes. Centers. Chipped by Akerson, goes wide. Pressure put on by Akerson, turns that puck back into the corner, and then Prosser will find it. Prosser drops it there for Akerson. Akerson pulls it away. Drops it for Prosser. Back to Akerson in front. Shot on. Blocker saved by the goalie. Puck along the end wall. Picked up by the Flyers. Pressure put on. Turns that one over to Akerson. Akerson skates through his face-off dot. Shot wide of the net. Puck will come to the near side corner. Picked up by Prosser. Prosser moves it forward in the corner. Takes it out of the corner. Skates behind the net. Passes it out to Hepner. Hepner fires a shot. Goalie catches and saves. Pat, if you're watching, I'll take my cookie delivery if you guys see each other for Thanksgiving. I heard that's what's on the order form this year. Puck goes into the far corner, pulled out of there by Davis. Moved to the near corner. Flyers get the puck up the near side boards. Wagner will fill that one in offside. Face-off come to the face-off dot just in front of me here. Balloon wins the draw back to Wagner. Wagner will throw that one forward. Picked up by the Flyers just inside the zone. They'll bring it out to the neutral zone. Good back pressure by Martinka. Puck bouncing under their feet there. Now the Flyers take that one. Balloon with pressure, steals that one at center ice. Skates in one-on-one, beats that defender. Shot, she scores! Balloon with the goal. Top shelf beats the Tenby High glove side. All right, the Stars regain the lead, 2-1, 7:40 remaining in the first period. Face-off sits at center ice under Prosser. Hagelin comes away with it. She'll move it back to Dolly. Dolly's pass deflected, and the Flyers will take it. They'll skate forward with it. Garner puts pressure on. Now Prosser comes away with the puck. Prosser into the near side of the zone. Skates around behind the net with it. Skates out. Fires a shot into the shin pad of the defender. That'll come back out to center ice. She retreats and grabs it herself. She moves it forward to Garner. Garner moves that puck to the near side of the zone. And the Flyers get it back out to the neutral zone. Wagner with it. She'll chip it off the boards. Flyers will have to retreat to grab it. Puck comes to the far side wall, held in by Hepner. She'll skate forward with it. She fires a shot. Goes through to Balloon. Can't put that rebound away. Balloon skates through the circle. Centers to Garner. Garner skates through. Gets her forehand shot on. Puck bounces through the crease again. Puck comes out to the wall. Hepner bounces it. And Barton plays it in. Now it comes up to the point where Willow gets it. Taken off a Willow's stick, but she gets back to it. Now Willow with it at center ice. Akerson takes that one now. Backhands it to the far wall. Hepner will have to give chase. Good pressure to separate that girl from the puck. Puck along the end wall. Akerson goes down to the boards. Puck comes out. Balloon will skate out with it. And we've got a delayed penalty coming on Williston. Now Akerson, pass in front, picked up by the Flyers. Cross-checking the penalty against the Williston. I think Finn was supposed to be in the other box. All right, face-off will come to the right side of the attendee. The Stars on the power play. Prosser, Akerson, Barton, Wagner, and Dolly out there for the Stars. Shot fired by Dolly into the shin pads of that Flyers defender. Now it'll come out through the neutral zone. Tipped by Wagner. She'll find it. Skate along the end wall. With speed up the near side. All the way up the right side. Fires a shot, hits the attendee, turned away to the corner. Flyers will grab it, skate it behind their own net. Pressure put on here. Lewis turns that one back. Akerson gets taken down again from behind. Now puck comes out to the point to Wagner. Wagner fires a shot, tipped in front by Akerson, just wide. Centering attempt, puck goes to the end wall. Pass forward to the near side boards, held in by Wagner. She'll push it far down there into the corner. Prosser putting pressure on. The Flyers can't get that puck moving. Puck comes over to the near side blue line. Held in by Wagner. She whiffs on a shot. Comes out for the Flyers. They'll go into the Star zone. They fire a shot that's deflected by Dolly. Dolly finds it on the end wall. She'll skate back with it. Moves it forward to Martinka. Pass comes past Martinka. Move forward to Prosser. Prosser into the near side. Skates behind the net. Centers right off of Martinka's stick in front. Flyers will bring that up the near wall. Pressure put on by Balloon. Puck bouncing around at center ice. Now dumped into the zone. Hepner's pass goes to a Flyers player. Now Garner finds it at center ice. She'll skate forward with it. Bounces it over to Haglund. Haglund loses it there. A lot of slapping at the puck going on right now. Puck along the near side boards. Move forward. Flyers will pick it up. They move it forward. Picked up by Hepner. Hepner moves it forward to Balloon. Balloon skates forward with it. That was way offside. Garner was about 10 feet into the zone. No call from the official. Hepner centers. Shot just wide by Haglund. Picked up by the Flyers in the near side corner, up the near side wall. Prosser steps into that one. It gets past her, but she'll find it. Skates it into the zone. Brings it down, across the hash mark. Tries to center. Nobody's there with her. Flyers get it behind their net. They'll turn back and head back the other way. Pass up the middle. Barton gets underneath her stick and separates her from that puck. Now Emery will skate back into the defensive zone with it, up the right side. Throws it forward off of the Flyers player. Now Akerson gets to that puck on the far side board. She's got it pinned up along the wall. She'll fall down on top of it. Kicks it out to Prosser. Prosser moves it out to the point and bounces over Dolly's stick. Now Wagner will throw it along the near side boards. Picked up by the Flyers. They'll move it into the zone. Wagner collects it, hits the brakes, comes back this direction. Hits the brakes again, moves that puck all the way across to Barton. Barton finds it. Barton skates onto the puck, whiffs on a pass, keeps that puck underneath her feet there. Puck comes out, Martinka finds it. She has it taken away from her, but it comes out to Dolly. Dolly's shot right off a shin pad. Sits there in the zone. Willis steps in. Pushes it deep. Now the Flyers have tried to skate it out. The pressure put on by Balloon. They'll throw the puck. It's picked up by Hepner. She'll move forward to Martinka into the zone. Dump to the corner. Flyers give chase. 2 minutes remaining in this first period here. Prosser steps in to pinch. Puck along the near side boards, held by Balloon. Now it comes off the wall, and the Flyers will take it around their net. Pressure put on by Davis, causes that turnover. Hepner shot off a shin pad. Now Martinka will fire one off the goalie and off the side of the net. Puck comes to the near side corner. Emery Prosser steps in, grabs that puck, skates behind the net with it. Hits the brakes, turns back. Hits the brakes, bounces it. Garner centering attempt through Davis. Puck comes out to the Flyers. They're going to skate forward with it, but Emery Prosser skates back onto it. She'll throw that one in and go for a change. Flyers have that puck behind their net and into the far corner. Garner gets to it and then falls down. She likes when I talk about her falling down. Prosser steps in to keep that one. Now Balloon gets to it. Puck bouncing around her feet and moved out to the neutral zone. 1 minute remaining in the first period here. Puck played in deep by Hepner. Good speed by Balloon to win that race in the corner. Puck pulled out by Balloon. She'll skate through the face-off dot. Moves the puck over to Dolly. Dolly tries to step around the defender. The Flyers come out with it. Wagner gets a stick on to slow her down, rides her into the boards and takes that puck away. 30 seconds remaining in this first period. Wagner's pass comes out to the neutral zone. Williston, D-to-D pass there. Pass across, almost intercepted by Akerson. Now Williston will throw it into the near side corner. Picked up by Wagner. Wagner's stick gets stuck in the boards and she almost falls down. Played up to the point for the Flyers. Their shot blocked there along the face-off circle. Puck coming through the slot, bouncing around in between feet, centered. Puck along the end wall, and that'll do it for the first period. Stars take a 2-1 lead. Going into the second period, we will have a 15-minute intermission here to resurface. And we'll have fresh ice for the second period, and just a 2-minute intermission between the third. All right, we'll be back. Good morning, co-host ladies. I've got Stella and Emmy here. How are you guys today?
Good.
You're good? Emmy, are you doing good today? Give us a thumbs up if you're good. Awesome. What do you think? Are the girls playing good?
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
What can we do better in the second period?
Maybe skate a little faster and pass.
Pass. Okay, we need to pass a little more. Okay. How about defensively? What are we doing good on defense?
Well, they should stay back and make sure the puck is in their zone.
Keep it in their zone. That's the best way to play defense, isn't it?
Yeah.
Puck's all the way on the other end of the ice. It's more fun too, right? Right, Emmy? Yeah. Are you being shy today? We got to get the goal in the other goal. Yep, absolutely. Well, Stella, are we going to come out and play harder, faster in the second period? How many goals do you think we'll score in the second?
3.
3. I like it. Who's going to score them?
Sophie.
Sophie's going to get all 3, a hat trick. Are you going to throw somebody's hat on the ice if she does?
Yeah.
You can take Tony's hat if you do. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me interview you. All right. We'll be back for second period action in about 12 minutes.
Yeah.